Hi, I'm Mel, and in this video I'm going to be teaching you how to add, edit and delete people on your website. So first of all, I'm going to go onto our counsellors page because that's where my people are. It may be that you have a staff page or an officers page or something similar to that. You can't add a people component yourself, you have to ask us to do that for you. But you can definitely add people to it, you can delete people from it, and you can edit the people that are already there. So first of all, we're going to add somebody. Now, to add anybody, you have to go to this little icon here that looks like a page with a plus sign. If I hover over it, you'll see it says add new person. There's also one of these at the end of each counsellor, but we're going to click this one up here. Now, you're going to want to put in the name of your counsellor, most probably. In this type component here, you can pick counsellors or staff. We have to add in these types for you, so you'll need to ask us for how many it is that you'd like. But it may be that you have counsellors on one page and staff on another. It may be that you have officers on a different one. It may be even that you want to split your counsellors by ward, in which case we could add in the different kinds of ward for you. As long as you let us know which ones you want, we're more than happy to do that for you. So here's where you would pick that. At the minute we only want counsellors though, so we'll leave it as it is. We can then upload a photo by clicking here. It will take us into our computer and you'll see that I have some lovely photos here of our whole team. I want Gemma's. If I hover over the images though, you'll notice in dimensions that it says 550 by 550. This is in relation to the pixels. So this image here of Daniel is 550 pixels by 550 pixels. If I hover over Angie, she's the same size, and me, and Nigel, because what I've done is I've resized all these images to make sure that they are consistent. We want a consistent look and feel to our website. If I upload a massive image, it will show up large on the counsellors page and it will look a bit out of sorts next to all the other ones. So I might have a really tiny image of a counsellor and a really huge image of a counsellor and it'll look a bit messy. So what you need to do is you need to resize your photos beforehand. I've used Photoshop, but there are free alternatives if you don't have Photoshop, such as Artweaver, which is Martin's favourite in the minute. And I'm sure that if you emailed him or emailed us at support, we'd be more than happy to give you the guide that he's made on how to use Artweaver to resize your images. Just make sure that is done before you upload them. So I'm going to click Gemma and click open. We can then add a title, so you can state whether this person is a chairman or a vice chairman, whether they're Conservative or Labour or Independent, anything really that you want everybody to know about this person. You could even put in the ward here, instead of putting them in the type, you could place it here instead. We then want the address, so I'm just going to put that in. You don't have to fill every single box by any means if you don't want to. It may be that you just want the email, telephone number and name of your counsellor, and that is more than fine. You don't have to fill every box. Obviously it is helpful to have a couple of ways of contacting your counsellor. We've just provided all these options so that you can if you choose to. And down here we can even upload a file. This is normally for register or declaration of interests. It can be a Word document, a PDF file, or an Excel file. You then click open, and you'll see that it's been uploaded. Now down here we can add in the description, so it may be that you want to list off the committees that the counsellor is in. You might want to have a little biography about them. If you've copied anything from a different website and you want to paste that text into this box, please don't paste it directly in there. If I just show you what happens when I paste it directly in from our website, you'll see that it has this blue box around it, and the text is actually a lot different from the text that we've chosen for the website. That's because obviously it was taken from a different website, so we don't want to do that. The best way to paste in any new text that you want is to go up to this little clipboard here, and hover over it and it'll say paste plain text. And if you click on that, it'll bring up this box and you can paste the text into here and insert it, and you'll see that it is now the same. This is the kind of font that we want, and if I save changes, it's the same font as the rest of the website. If you don't have a version 6 website, you won't be able to do this. What you'll need to do is you'll need to get the notepad, paste your text into the notepad first, and then copy from the notepad and paste it into the text box. And if that sounds quite daunting, it's not too difficult. If you're still having trouble with it, of course, you can always email in at support. As you can see, we have our beautiful counsellors. Now say I wanted to edit Gemma, what I could do is I could go down to the cog underneath her details. I can remove her register of interest, I can change her photo, I can edit any of this text here. I then click Save Changes, save what I've done, and you'll see she no longer has her register of interest displayed. If I even wanted to delete Gemma, what I would have to do is I'd have to click this bin icon. If I hover over it, it says delete person. Please make sure you're sure before you do this, because we can't bring them back for you. You would have to re-upload all of their information again. But I can delete her just like that. You can also go down to the bottom here and you can have a little play with the different layouts that we have for you. So it might be that you don't actually have any pictures of your counsellors, in which case you can click on that button here and just show the information. If you want the information and the description but no picture, there's an option for that too. Really just have a play and see what kind of layout suits you best. I hope that you've learned a lot from this video, and I will see you in the next one.